Good evening, my name is Garrett, and welcome to The Last Call. Tonight's final drink is from 13th Colony Distilleries. This is their barrel-aged gin, coming in at a 57.5% ABV, at least 1 year old. So for full disclosure, I reached out to 13th Colony Distilleries for a review sample. They were kind enough to ship this over for us to take a look at and a review, so just keeping that transparency open. So 13th Colony Distilleries is based out of Georgia, and they have been doing some phenomenal work in the spirits industry recently. People have been praising them for their double oaked, and their rye and bourbon have been fantastic as well. I was fortunate enough to actually not only review their rye and bourbon last year in 2023, but also their vodka and gin, and I thought those were just as phenomenal. My original spirit of choice was gin back in the day, so anytime I can make that crossover between whiskey and gin, I'm on board. So essentially what 13th Colony Distillers has done is taken their gin and barrel aged it for 1 year in rye whiskey barrels, which I don't think I've had a barrel aged gin specifically in rye barrels before. I'm all giggles, as you can tell, especially at that proof point. I'm very excited. So let's jump into it and see how things go. I love their bottle shape. Very simple, but showcases that spirit beautifully. A little window in the front there too. Love it. And as always, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hang around for a bit, become a member if you'd like. If you're interested in some individual reviews from 13th Colony Distilleries, those links will be up above and down below for you to check out, along with a link to their website, so you can check them out for yourself, hunt down some bottles for yourself. I think they're actually doing a lot of ordering through Sailbox as well, where you can actually order this too. Unfortunately, here in Indiana, they haven't showed up yet. It breaks my heart. I actually had a family member more recently down in Florida that is bringing me home a bottle of the rye. I'm excited about. They were able to snag me a bottle of the rye. But I loved tasting the samples they sent me last year, and that's why I've been trying to really grab the full bottles to support them, and because I really enjoyed them. That is beautiful. Very light pale color, almost like an Isla Scotch color. Kind of that pale yellow color on there. Very pretty. Let's go for notes. Oh man. Citrus right from the get-go. Pepperiness. A little coriander spiciness in there. A nice bit of oakiness. A little bit of spiciness. Like you're getting a bit of the herbalness, and then you're also getting a bit of the herbalness coming from the rye itself. Because if I remember right, they use a 95.5 rye mash bill. And you're kind of picking that up. Oh, but that citrus note, it's like freshly squeezed oranges, a little bit of grapefruit in there. And my brain is doing this. It's hilarious. So I'm picking up these small root beer hard candies. They look like little barrels. I'll put a picture of them up over here. That's what it reminds me of. Like sweet sassafras and that root beer note. Oh my gosh, that is unique. No ABV, nothing harsh, no off notes. For that proof point on a gin, that barrel softened it beautifully. I love that nose. The spice layers, the herbal, and the botanical notes. The fun thing here is the barrel didn't take over the gin, but it's showcased, and I gotta give that credit. Because I've had some barrel-aged gins just get lost or become uneventful. Here, that's not the case at all. I love that nose. I want that as a cologne. Like it's just the perfect amount of spicy, sweet, and oakiness going on. Alrighty, let's go for a taste. How? Oh man. Yeah, root beer. And some ashy smokiness in there too. Beautiful gin notes. A lot of spicy botanicals. Wood sugars. Caramel sweetness in here as well. Coats the palate nicely. A little bit of herbalness plays with that bit of sweetness, and definitely it's root beer. like root beer hard candies. I don't think I've ever said that note in any tasting, and I doubt I'll ever say it again because I don't think you can pull that across every day. That is wonderful. Right up front, you're getting that kind of citrus pop, and it's got this orange, almost orange crush note. Then it rolls in with a bit of the spiciness from the wood sugars going on from the barrel itself. A little bit of herbal, a little bit medicinal. The botanical notes from the actual gin are there. Peppercorns. And again, for me, I'm pulling out like a sassafras. And that's making me think root beer. And then you're getting this kind of underlying sweet vanilla note. That is just beautiful. And I had high hopes because I love their standard gin. I thought it was just a beautiful example of a well budget friendly gin that just blew me out of the water. And this, and just so I don't paint myself into any corners, the best barrel aged gin in 2024, because that spiciness mixed with that barrel, perfection. Even if you're not a gin lover, I think it's going to bring across a lot of great characteristics to have in a cocktail, or to get you introduced to gin if you are more of a whiskey drinker. There's still gin qualities going on here. You're getting that bit of juniper, you're getting that pepperiness, the corianders, all that kind of typical gin going on here. However, the barrel spiciness, that year in that rye barrel brings across that extra bit of spiciness and more oakiness than your gins have. And it's just perfection. It's really damn good. I think you could have fun at a cocktail with this one, or just drinking it neat like me. That is just, I'm going to be in trouble. This is a limited edition bottle. I'm in trouble because I'm going to always want this around, and I'm going to baby this for the rest of my life until they release another patch. Because that is just great. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, how do we grade something like this? To be honest, it gets an A in my book. Beautiful drink. Beautiful. Price point on this is like $55 on Sailbach. To be honest, it's well worth it. It is. If you're a gin lover, grab it, because that is a gorgeously done sip. The barrel is not a facade. It's done beautifully, and that's what I got to give credit on. The barrel didn't take over the gin, but yet it's showcased in there. The sweet factors are there, the oakiness, the spiciness, the herbal, all that thumbs up. One of the best gins, not only have I had all time, but one of the top barrel-aged gins I've ever tasted right now. I am in danger because as much as I'm going to hoard this bottle, I'm also going to let a lot of people try it that are big gin fans. Bravo. And again, if you're interested in learning more about 13th Colony Distilleries, a link to their website will be down in the description area below. Go show them some love. So yeah, there you have it, folks. 13th Colony Distilleries barrel-aged gin. If you have any questions about the bottle itself, let me know down in the comment section below. I will do my best to answer it. And if you have any specific spirits I should go looking for, also let me know down below. Love doing these reviews and sharing with you the experience at home. And as always, may your last drink of the night be the best one.
You know, and I even like it might